Greetings everyone, please come to make sure everything's set on up. Rumble is going. YouTube is going. Oh wait, I realized something. I have my hard drive space of the replays. And I have only 31 gigs free. That at least got me up to 128. Which is going, it looks like everything's going online. I think the live chat window. And there we go. Give me a moment to check my other computer. And looks like everything's good to go. So let's go and get started. I do have a replay submitted to me. It's a 1v1. I will do that second. Need a little bit of a warm up. And let's see, it was Wehrmacht versus US, so Wehrmacht Soviet, surrender button's broken. I've casted him before, so we will probably eye this one here. One thing I need to check is my microphone working? Yes, it is. You're surprised how many times I forgot to make sure my microphone's working. And let's get started. Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue Wehrmacht forces. We got Cold with a capital 0. Spawn as the red Soviet forces. We got Cognitive Warfare. Both are second doctrine. We got the Soviet Shock Army, a nice well-balanced doctrine. And the Luftwaffe Supply Doctrine, a relatively rare doctrine. Gotta make sure don't use airdrop medical supplies too often, because it becomes a net detriment as opposed to medical bunker. But it does give access to Luftwaffe forces, the powerful supply drop ability, not to mention the very fun and scenery bombing run, and of course some heavy bombers. And they indeed are heavy because I'm fat shame all the time. MG42 has been skipped, going straight for Grenadiers. Unusual, not uncommon though. I guess it would be uncommon, but not unusual. That's probably a better way to put it. Conscripts now push way forward. You have a conscript opener here, so the Wehrmacht player will have a delayed start, going for some sandbags in the center. This sector has been captured. Do you have the mill here? So we must be in the Netherlands. Third Grenadier on the build queue, third conscript squad on the build queue. We do have good bulletins here. Those probably better go with the cooldown bulletin rather than reload bulletin here. The cooldown slash reload bulletin is probably generally better than this one. Over here, do have a MG bulletin here, which he has not gone for MG. Panzerfaust's bulletin and the Panzer IV faster reload rate, which is actually probably a good bulletin here. Pioneers who get inside the garrison, of course, they are a long or close range squad, and there's only one on that side, so they'll be even looking to get even a single point of damage on that conscript. Grenadiers advancing. Conscripts do get distracted by the Pioneer. Grenadiers do advance through some heavy cover. Grenadiers are more likely to win that fight. Combat engineers do fall back. They could have stuck around, though I suppose they were getting hit by this Grenadier as well. Conscripts push along the flank. Yep, looks like the conscripts are losing that fight. Grenadiers advance to some light cover. Now advance to some heavy cover. Conscripts decide to go for a little bit of a dip. And Grenadier's even coming for a nice little flank here. And that... I think these guys are not flanking. Well, I think these two guys are flanking. So, either way, getting hit by two squads, not getting hit either way, he's behind light cover, so it might as well even be open ground at that point. Pioneers building some sandbags. Not to scratch that VP now. This point is neutralized, so maybe the Pioneers should head down south and capture those. It is a good idea to capture up all the strategic points, effectively, because every single strategic point is half a munition sector and half a fuel sector combined. So, in other words, they're basically equal to a fuel or munition sector, just split. Conscripts fall back nice and early, getting hit by 3 Grenadiers is not really great for the health.
The sector is at risk.
Grenadiers engaging the conscript here in open ground and moving around. Medical supplies on the front line. It drops 3 sets and does have AoE healing, so probably each squad should pick up their own though. Or make sure it doesn't leave any behind. Needs to pick up that. This guy here actually doesn't have too much health to recover. So, yeah, this is very questionable. He does have at least some combat capabilities. I forget exactly what it does. Fights more effectively, whatever that means. Does pick up some medical supplies there before falling back. Pioneers push forward. This one, of course, has the increased effectiveness. Has AoE combat benefit. Pioneers pick up the last bit. Interesting play, but he is using it for the combat bonus as well. I have no idea how to judge how effective that is. And the Soviet player is just getting forced on back. Excellent use of this ability, I see. Conscript Squad may get wiped out, does get wiped out there, lost a little bit foolishly. You see, once he gets out of combat, got a massive health regen there, goes for more medical supplies there, but he doesn't need it, he's at full health. Keep the Pioneer in reserve, does pick up one of those medical supplies. He didn't necessarily need it. But look at the fuel control. The Soviet player only has 1 sector in supply. Conscript over here just capturing stuff up, but the Wehrmacht player has 20 fuel, 57 munitions, so he's able to bring this in quite often. Versus 11-7. Going for a reinforcement bunker, I'm guessing. This has been incredibly effective, far more effective than I expected. He went for an unusual strategy, and it's doing quite well. He could go for the low-fall field officer. I don't know. Does he have access to... Nope, no battle phase 1 yet. Conscript streaming on in. Grenadiers getting behind some heavy cover. He does have to worry about some Molotovs. There's the reinforcement bunker. Molotov does get thrown. There's a well there to hide behind. And perhaps maybe douse all the fire. Though then again, it is petrol fire, so it's probably a good idea not to throw water on top of it. Oh well. The well got caught on fire. Gets inside the garrison because you can. More medical supplies being dropped on top of their heads. Getting singed up a little bit there. He does capture up some sectors. Grenadiers on top of that point. This Grenadier needs to get evacuated. Is not being useful there. Picks up some more medical supplies. This guy needs to get on. There we go. Gets on out. Grenadiers capture the sector. Pioneers come for a bit of flank. He could probably be behind heavy cover, be good enough. Throws another Molotov onto the Pioneers. With his munition sectors in supply, he's able to throw a Molotov about every minute. And has decent supply. There's another Molotov there onto Pioneers. That's not a great target for Molotovs. Conscripts behind some heavy cover. Pioneers can pick up a bit of medical supplies there and bring them forward. Grenadiers can receive some AoE healing. Up north, we do have Grenadiers defeating the combat engineers and resecures the cutoff sector. This Grenadier needs a shift queue up a bunch of sectors, start capturing them all up. Honestly, that's probably a good job for the Pioneers. Oh no, that is supply drop. Manpower can bring in. Oh, we've got some shock troops. MG42 should be pretty good here and can bring up some basic munitions and fuel. Picks up the MG42. Set it up behind some sandbags. And probably should pick up some medical supplies there on this guy. Top off itself. He's doing that now. Pack 40 could be grabbed and just sent back home. It's not really critical at this moment. He knows he's got some great field control. The chance of him fighting against a T-70 anytime soon is not very likely. With our cast version, we know he's at 102 fuel, which is quite good. But not enough for a T-70, enough for a quad half-track. Good focus fire then the shock troops. Oh yeah, that's MG-34, not 42. He has gone for 5 grenadiers. He could squeeze out some LMGs. Pursuing the combat engineers. Grenadier squad here. Conscripts do flank the MG. Falls back a little bit. Maybe keep behind the well. And go... Oh, I can't necessarily highlight the possible angle there. As caster vision. I know we can do that in Company Heroes 1, but not necessarily Company Heroes 2.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
He does have an LMG being upgraded somewhere. Shock Troop and Conscripts push forward. This Grenadier needs a full withdrawal at this moment in time. Though focus down, this Shock Troop will give this one a bit more time to do some damage. More medical supplies have been para-dropped on in. Does avoid the grenade there. Commentary is being required by the Grenadiers of LMG. He has 120 munitions. Maybe he'll squeeze on another set of LMG. And we got the shock troops taking a bit of damage there, getting hit by multiple squads. Does para-drop on some more supplies or more weapons. That could be quite nice to get another MG-34, help lock down some sectors. Mortar, Soviet mortar, 120mm mortar. That's definitely a good idea. Looks like he's barraging a little bit short. Oh, trying to hit some sandbags. He's probably barraging right there. Picks up more medical supplies. He needs to take time to start catching up some other sectors. Maybe he could have para-dropped some medical supplies back at home for a safe healing. Conscripts push forward. He needs to pick up that medical supplies. Looks like the conscripts picked up medical supplies. You can see that little combat symbol there. They only heal out of combat, which he does have medics at home, but this will at least give him some quick healing. Actually, no, he doesn't have medics at home, so this could actually heal some forces. Was that more medical supplies? Yeah, more medical supplies got dropped on in. The Veron player is having trouble fuel control, but his opponent doesn't have too much income at the moment. Like I said, the Pioneers need to go around and start catching up sectors, because these conscripts are just getting way too much work done. And the Veron player has quite a bit of fuel. He's low on manpower. He has quite a bit of assets. He at least does have Battle Phase 1 squeezed on out. Going for Battle Phase 2 would be a good idea as soon as he can. Right now he has no income at all. He's fully cut off as well. Looks like Grenadiers do take a direct hit there. MG-34 sitting on up. He may be going for a frag to smoke. Frag. Does get forced on back there. He just needs to reposition and perhaps push forward with one of these squads that have medical supplies active. Catch up the VP there. This game's getting very messy right now. Catch up that point. Pushing forward, does get suppressed by the base HMG. So the player has now 140 fuel. Both players have 4 and 7 fuel, even though the entire map is captured. Ooh, Grenadiers need to fall back. They took a direct hit there from that mortar. Shock troops throw a frag, but the Grenadiers dodge it quite handily. MG42 or 34 is starting to get some healing going. Conscripts do fall back. That 120mm mortar is causing a lot of issues. He spent some fuel. He's going for battle phase 2 now. He has enough for a Panzer IV. Needs a lot more manpower though. Both the tech structure and... Ooh, good hit there. Avoids that mortar shot there, so retains health regen.
We are losing a sector.
Panzer IV would be very nice, so would Ostwin. He could go straight for a burn bar. Conscripts in the corner. I believe the windmill can be garrison, but it won't be a great garrison. Grenadiers are behind some light cover, or in light cover, more like to say.
Medium armor and rocket artillery is now available.
Mortar gets directed there. He could get wiped on out. Another LMG Gren moving along the flank.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Doing some sandbags. Engineers trying to capture that cut-off sector. More medical supplies being pair-dropped in. He's going straight for battle phase 3. He has double pack 40, so go for burn bar. This gun being blown in the field. He's expecting a Tinker soon, which is not a bad call, seeing his opponent could afford a Panzer IV. Those are shock troops down south. Grenadiers need to fall back, get some reinforcements, though. The LMG Grens, that's all those 4 out of 5 Grens there.
We are losing a sector.
Shock troops will get a bit of scouting done. Oh, was that a retreating rifle grenade? Gets wiped because of it. Excellent usage of the retreating rifle grenade. That is quite difficult to do. Oh, we've got a time barrage there trying to hit the bunker. Right now the VPs are in favor of the austere player, but only by a small margin, honestly. Hitting the bunker now. Could see a rifle grenade, but right now 5 of these squads there doesn't necessarily need a rifle grenade. Pioneers can be overran. There must be a smoke barrage there. Molotov thrown. MG34s backing off to some backline sandbags. It looks like next mortar will take out the reinforcement bunker. He has quite a substantial lead. He could play just a little bit normally. He has Battle Phase 3 research. He also has 200 fuel, so he probably does have enough fuel. Well, does have enough fuel for a burn bar. Just needs a structure and maybe some manpower to go along with it. He also has enough munitions for an incendiary bombing run, but of course get 2 more LMGs here. Engineers do get suppressed. So the player could take up straight to tier 4, but have no fuel left over. At the current rate, he may need to get an Su-76 out, or a bit more AT.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Grenadiers gonna fall back. Next mortar. Rained a little bit far.
Are securing our territory.
Engineers slowly being picked off by the Grenadiers. Next mortar hit does splash the Grenadiers. Conscripts pushing along the flank.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Another set of medical supplies being pair dropped on in. I think it's big back here. There's tier 4 build. It also is a good idea to get that research because it also does provide the passive all-out war. See here, the manpower is 28 rather than 30. Wehrmacht player, while he's no longer has containment really, he at least has still excellent field control.
The Luftwaffe reports it can now paradrop medical
Burn
supply
bars on the build
and
queue, I do
take
very much
our
agree with that.
territory.
Right now, either Bar or Panzerwerfer or Austin would probably be great. He does not necessarily need a Panzer IV. He has double pack 40, he has a significant fuel lead. Rocket grenade fired. Road hit there in the Maxim.
Sturmpanzer 4 is reporting.
He almost has enough fuel for another Panzer burn bar. Sturmpanzer 4 deployed in the field. I would say go for a second. Conscripts getting hit up north. Could go for a pin mount, but keeping munitions up for the incendiary bomb run could be another good call.
Are securing our territory.
Oh, we'll see if that symbol up there must have picked up some medical supplies somewhere. Wasn't paying too close attention to that. And yep, we do have enough available for another Sturmpanzer 4 Brumbar. I would say go for it, because 2 Brumbars is immensely powerful. You see the move orders there. Another Zisk gun to build queue to shoot the zapped tank. Brumbar takes a shot there on the support center. And since the game paused there, I have a feeling the silver player backed out of the game. Would not surprise me. Yep, usually since it's a live game, this sort of happens. Either way, this is Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. A very well played game there by the austere player. Silver player probably should have gone for that mortar earlier before the shock troops. Yep, nice little warm up. Time for the replay that was submitted to me. Not that button. Greetings everyone, and Gerd here for another Company Heroes 2 replay. Spawn bottom left side as the blue austere player got Sarzik. Spawn north side as the red USF got Anonym, who's immediately selected the Airborne Company. His opponent could eye for the Elite Troops Doctrine, the Jaeger Infantry Doctrine, or the German Mechanized Doctrine. To me, Elite Troops seems like a pretty good doctrine. G43 Stormtroopers are, I think in my opinion, the best infantry unit that Wehrmacht or Austere can deploy on the field. Rifle squad to Pathfinders. Let's see what path they find. Looks like they found a path, this road. They did their job quite well. Barbar going up to encase the tank trap they just built. Rifle squad catching this sector. MG42 and the Grenadiers, pretty standard. Another Grenadier probably on the build queue relatively soon. When it comes to Boltons, we got straight Grenadier Boltons. Over here, we got straight Rifleman Boltons. Putting more tank traps, very nice. And going for a bit of wire around it as well. Grenadiers come to the strategic point. Pioneers building some sandbags.
Gather round. I smell orders. Crowd's giving us some trouble here. Rifle squad
Grenadiers behind some
ready.
light cover. Reaction squad beyond light cover as well. Of course, Grenadiers are more likely to win this fight. Quite handily, I should say. Pathfinders push way forward, advances some heavy cover. Grenadiers who get inside this garrison, who would be decent enough to fight from. There is only... Nope, there's actually only one winner on this side, so that is a good spot for a rifle squad to start firing away. Of course, Grenadiers can't really pop out this way, or else they'll go straight into very close range of the rifle squad. He's trying to bring the MG42 over here, trying to stall out the Grenadiers. As the Grenadier does fall back away from the Pathfinders. Rifle squad was also pushing forward as well, looks like. Push around to the front side, now there's 2 windows firing. On this side, there's 3 windows, so it doesn't really matter which side he fights the Grenadier, just matters where he fights towards the MG42. Our squad does fall back there. We do now have the Pathfinders pushing forward. Grenadiers getting overran. MG42 trying to set on up. Rifle squad and reaction squad gets out of the garrison. There are 6 windows inside, so that would be adequate. Oh, pops on the far side of the rifle squad. Rifle squad pursuing the MG42 very nicely. MG42 does withdraw there. Great pursuit.
Our supply line just got cut off.
Sector's being catched up over here with the wounded squads. Going for a telemine. And rifle squad will be decapitating the cutoff sector as well.
The territory is out of contact.
Telemine does get spotted. Rifle squad did spot the telemine deployed there. Whether or not he's seen it is another matter. Reaction squad is being upgraded from minesweeper, so maybe did spot it. MG42 hitting that rifle squad there. Did capture up the cutoff sector. Pioneers getting overran. Got a lieutenant up on the field. First name Lou, last name Tenant. And the rear squad immediately went over to those telemines and cleaned it up. Very nice.
Our opponents are seizing a sector. Reinforcements complete.
More... Oh, got the bunker back here. 50 cal pair dropping on in. He's gone for lieutenant, but still drop the 50 cal. I suppose being crewed by Pathfinders allows for a bit of self-spotting. Though it will be expensive reinforcements. 30, same reinforcements as a Grenadier. Stuart now in the build queue, very nice. The Railroad player definitely has, is building the Life Mechanized Company, or has gotten built, so can go for Pack 40. Is going for a 2-2-2. Lieutenant taking some damage here. Does decapture the fuel sector. Peter Cal nails the Grenadier.
Scout car has arrived.
2-2 now pulling the field. Stuart has now arrived as well. Pioneers capture the central VP, building some sandbags.
The enemy is attempting to steal
US
our
player
sector.
Paul Shy for a ambulance next.
The bunker is now a field hospital.
Wehrmacht player now has his own medical bunker at home. Grenadiers reporting that Pathfinder squad. The cal right here could rotate around, try to get the 2-2. Belos is hitting the MG42. 2-2 hitting the Pathfinders quite hard. Stuart connects with the 2-2. Grenadiers could get a Panzerfaust off. Prioritize fire turned on the Stuart. Prioritize fire turned off on the Stuart. And the Grenadiers will get Panzerfaust off. Not any really big threat of going down, so you just wasted a bit of munitions there. Lieutenant push way forward. 2-2 has taken quite a bit of damage so far.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Our squad is advancing. That right squad's quite wounded. Probably trying to go for anything for rifle grenade. Pioneers could get some good damage there on that rifle squad. Lieutenant does fall back. Pioneers took a bit of damage there and falls back. Rifle squad falls back. Still trying to get some shots on the Grenadier. Keep his distance this time. Received the Pack 40 shot there. 50 cal sitting on up, hitting the cutoff sector. Reaction squad could stay on top of the cutoff sector, but it's going to take time to repair up the Stuart. Grenadiers catching the flank. Stuart does get garrison, recruit, and 50 cal is just backing on off. Good hit there on those Grenadiers. Pack 40 advancing. Two forward, hitting some of those reaction squads there. 50 cal does get suppressed by the MG42, and vice versa. Stuart reversing on, trying to hit that 2-2. The reaction squad tail is taking the damage there. 50 cal does full withdrawal. Multiple hits there on that 2-2. Artist fire, or the vision block. One more shot and should go down. Does take out that one. Grenadiers does not get a Panzerfaust off. He not enough munitions for it. 20 munitions at the moment. Panzerfaust does cost 25 munitions. Overall, the US player has excellent field control at the moment. Wehrmacht player is going for Panzer Grenadier, does not have Battle Phase 2 research. US player has quite a bit of fuel right now. No major though, but enough for one. Oh, Lieutenant goes through a frag. Does get a decent hit there on the MG42. Lieutenant may go down to the assault pursuing Pioneers. Our squad has some heavy cover there. Our squad does full withdrawal there. Stuart will find a shot there, but scatters wide. Panzer Grenadiers now on the field. I wonder if he's going for Panzer Strucks on this thing. No, not of missions either way. Slowly whittling down that Grenadier. Wehrmacht more on the build queue. Guess he really doesn't like that 50 cal. Grenadiers advances some heavy cover there. Riot squad and lieutenant push way forward. The mortar can also hit other targets as well. The Vermont mortar does have a decent rate of fire to help it hit other targets. I thought that shot was going to be a wipe, seeing how wounded that squad is. Rolls another miss there.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
As Grenadiers, do take a bit of damage there. The squad does get pinned down. Mortar firing away, trying to hit something. Lieutenant pushing forward, trying to hit that pack 40. Grenadiers pushing along the flank. Panzer Grenadiers in support. Pack 40 is sitting on up, trying to get a Panzerfaust. I think he's getting a Panzerfaust off. Does take a hit there from a AT gun shot there. Did throw a frag grenade there on the Pack 40 and does go down there. The frag grenade was not good enough to take out the Pack 40, which is actually a little bit unlucky for him. Lieutenant does fall back. Pioneer does fall back there as well. M42 in some light cover. 50 cal getting hit by the mortar again. Grenadiers in open ground, getting hit by the right squad and rear squad. Rear squad will be forced back soon. So let's capture the sector first. Pathfinders supporting, major deployment field, and the US player is very close to a Sherman tank. I would like to see a Sherman tank. The Wehrmacht player is getting battle phase 2, so he's going to be very far away from a Panzer IV or Stug to counter the Sherman tank. This player has enough resources now for a Sherman tank.
We are losing a sector.
G43 is now equipped on the Panzer Grenadiers. Rock Squad throws a frag onto that MG42. Does explode it.
To support us. The enemy is taking our territory.
Maybe the US player trying to save it for Jackson to get some AT on the field, because right now he is lacking AT of any sort. I think the Sherman tank will still be adequate. Going for a Sherman tank now. Pioneers falling back, but Rock Squad and Lieutenant pushing forward.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Pioneers do get inside the garrison. Grenadiers push forward. Rifle squad throws another frag. No response. Late response. Quite a bit of damage there. Rifle squad needs to fall back. Does. Throws another frag. Grenade in that garrison. Pioneers did escape on out of there. Lieutenant models down, so no Thompson. German tank on the field. All good to load up some high explosive and push forward. And got a paradrop AT gun. Very good idea.
Sherman ready to go.
High explosive allowance has been loaded. He can always go. He is going for a pit mount now.
German infantry, cut them down.
As Grenadiers do fall back.
Our supply line just got cut off. Cal's up.
50 cal deployed on the Sherman. Rifle squad equipped with bars and the lieutenant push right forward. Grenadiers backing on off. It's a decent hit there. Reaction squad looks like rebuilt some wire there. Grenadiers advancing. AT gun taking out those sandbags there. You have the MG-42 inside the garrison. The Sherman tank can displace it pretty easily. One well-placed shot could destroy the garrison. Probably gonna take two though. Sherman tank hitting those grenadiers, falling back now. Another good hit there.
Capture point is being overrun.
And 50 cal getting hit by the mortar. Pioneers took a pretty good hit there. Next shot could wipe out the Pioneers. They do not decapture the point.
A capture point is being overrun.
Frag grenade, oh, bundle grenade and frag grenade thrown there. Rifle grenade as well. And batter retreat there into the rifle grenade.
Krauts have cut our supply line. Frontline units are being hung out to dry. Incoming!
Good hit there on the Panzer Grenadiers. Good pen there on the Sherman tank, and Panzer Grenadiers are falling back. Our squad going to receive a hit there from a rifle grenade. Those Sherman tank may have forced fire to the ground there. Rolled a miss though. Grenadiers advancing some heavy cover there.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture points.
Rolls a miss there.
Reinforcements in. Welcome to the death factory, boys. Stick with me and you might just make it. A capture point is under attack. Our supply line just got cut off.
It's an okay hit there.
Veterancy promotion.
Other Grenadiers getting hit slowly by the 50 cal, taking a bit of damage there. Hands forward, up on the field, pack 40 for support. Does take a pen there. Sherman needs to fall back, gets repairs. Russian squad put up on repairs, but they're on the other side of the map. Set here, Panzer Grenadiers starting behind some heavy cover. Our squad gets suppressed here by the MG-42. Bundle grenade on the right squad. Frag grenade in return. Pathfinders, not great of any weapons just yet. Trim tank now the build pew. Does get a pen on the hands of the M180 gun.
We're losing a capture point.
And bounce there.
Capture complete. Suppressive fire. They got us zeroed in here. Wait till we get fire. We're getting plastered over here.
Grenadiers behind some light cover. Borrower squads trying to throw a frag grenade onto them. He does avoid it. Russian squad falls back. Pioneers do eat that frag. Mortar does miss the rifle squad. Rifle grenade there on the rifle squad there. It does eat a little bit, nothing too significant.
Tank support is here. Sherman ready.
No, Sherman takes the ball on the field. The veteran player has no fuel for Stug. Hands Grenadier and Red Grenadier behind the cover. Heads forward, straight forward. Does crush some heavy cover there though. Sherman tank has radio net active, so has high explosive rounds loaded. Both of them have high explosive rounds loaded. Hands forward, advancing. Looks like the high explosive rounds are finding a lot of terrain. Panzer Grenadiers behind some good heavy cover. Rolls a miss there. Pack 40 rolls a miss as well. Mortar rolls a bounce on the top of the Sherman tank. Down south, we've got multiple sectors being captured up by rifle squads in real echelon and lieutenant. Henceforth hitting the rifle squad now. May see and tank rifle grenade. Does connect there. Trim tank has priorities fire turned on. Hikes of rounds or armor piercing rounds being loaded. Don't want to leave it too late with that. Does take a bounce, sends a bounce. Rock squad's especially 3, taking some hits there. Sends a miss. Lieutenant could try throwing a frag on the Pioneers to wipe them out. Panzer goes straight forward. Lieutenant Thompson's now reloaded. Right hits there onto that Panzer Grenadiers. Being hit by high explosive rounds. The other, but it's also very wounded. Took a, I think, splash miss there. Again, there splash misses, but penned. I'm so surprised about that. Twice it was actually the target gets hit the ground, but did full damage. Goes a frag on the Panzer IV. Unless I'm going crazy. A little bit exhausted at the moment, but that's just my afternoon. I just am tired.
What the hell am I meant to do with these recruits? What's that gunner thinking?
Panzer or Sherman tank push right forward. If high explosive rounds loaded, he's going to headbutt the building, which may destroy it. Got pretty close. I'm so surprised that shot didn't destroy it. Trying to pack on up. May still get wiped out. No, it is not. And 180 gun sitting on up. Rifle grenade does roll a miss there. US player could go for Jackson for a heavy AT source. Or another Sherman tank. I'd say either is fine at this moment. We do not have bar finders upgraded. Grenadiers push along the flank, does find a missed high explosive round.
We're losing a capture point.
Good mortar hit there on the Pathfinders. Panzer IV gets a miss. Jackson the build queue. Rock Squad does get suppressed a little bit there. Pioneers kept the munitions or fuel sucked it out. Pioneers do fall back there. Rock Squad or Grenadier Squad can have some heavy cover there, but will receive a frag. And eats the frag entirely. Panzer IV rolls a miss there. Sherman tank advancing. Back 40 right there. Jackson now pulled in the field. Oh, what tank do you think Oshtier needs next? He has right now 155 fuel. Panzer IV will probably be a reliable choice. He probably does not have battle. Oh, he does have battle phase 3. So he may be going towards the Tiger Ace. Panzer IV, I'll say with double pack 40, he could go for another Panzer IV. Probably a good idea not to go for Jackson, since both Jackson and Sherman tank on the field. He can go for a Tiger Ace, and if also feasible, he could eye for a Brumbar. Grenadier does take some hits there. Right now, the Sherman tank's posing issues. But Sherman tank's also almost down, so his pack 40s are adequate enough right now. Something to exert a bit more pressure against infantry, to say the least, what he needs. That's why I think Brumbar or Panzer IV are probably good for him. Tiger Ace is an option, but it's a little bit far away in fuel. Grenadiers force back the infantry units there.
A capture point is being overrun.
Oh, Jackson falling back over here. Not much you can do with his infantry. He has now built tier 4 as well, so I think he is eyeing for a Tiger Ace. Doesn't have enough fuel for a Panther or a Brumbar at the moment, but does at least have the all-out war passive at the moment. Another Sherman tank on the build queue. Let's see. Have we seen a single stun grenade this game? Does the US player know what doctrine his opponent's gone for? I think he has had 2 doctrines that can bring out G43, so the US player may not know what his opponent's doctrine is just yet. The only thing he's seen doctrinal-wise is G43, so I don't remember those stun grenades. Right now I'm getting hit my post-afternoon drowsiness, so I'm a little bit tired at the moment. I haven't been 100%. Howdy. You capturing the VP? Not VP, strategic point. Mine's melted. Does get suppressed there.
The capture point is under attack.
And the rock squad does get fully pinned. Sherman tanks rolls a couple misses there. Does throw smoke. 2 Sherman tanks, 1 Jackson. Yeah, Panzer IV. At this point in time, it could be a good idea to go for Stug, but I think he's going for Tiger Ace, which is probably a good option. He definitely pulls Panzer or the Brumbar off the table. He has still 2 Pack 40s, which is pretty good. So yeah, I think the Tiger Ace can be. He's going for it, and I think it is going to be a good call. I like my medium tank spam, particularly T-34 76s. Sherman tank spam's pretty effective. And so is Panzer IV. Pathfinders do go down, smoke there from the Sherman tanks, so he's too busy microing over here. Who's the Pathfinders? The US player may need to get some more anti-infantry. You could go for a 3rd Sherman tank. That's probably something I would do, going for another rifleman. Actually, maybe paratroopers would be a bit better option than riflemen. Those right now lacking a bit of manpower. Does throw stun grenades, which should alert him what doctrine he's fighting against. He should also if he realizes what doctrine he's fighting against, he probably should also start saving up the munitions for the P-47s for the future Tiger Ace. Does cut the wire. Grenadiers fall back. They going to get hit pretty hard here. That Grenadier squad will likely get wiped out by the Shermans. Yep, even dropped the LMG. Pioneer's going to pick up the LMG. Pack 40 connects someone. I think the other one rolled a miss. Does use target weak point there. Throws some smoke there. Very nice. Rifle squad of bars for to force out the ground there. Get some rational squads here to help out repairs. Might as well. It really does help out. Oh, so Jackson dismounted. Now the Panzer IV is dismounted. Tiger Ace now deployed in the field. Jackson should be relatively effective with the Tiger Ace, but can still take quite a bit of beating. Rifle grenade fired. Now, it's always a good idea to try to skirt around, but once you get spotted like that, particularly by Sherman tanks, you have immediately hit the retreat button. The captain VPs can always be very nice. Grenadiers getting hit as well, trying to decrew the AT gun, but not going all too well. Jackson gets another pen there. Tiger tank does get pen as well, and when AT gun rolls a bounce. Here's those some armor-piercing rounds in the Sherman tanks if you go hit the Tiger tank. Double Pack 40 still poses a threat. Maybe a major artillery or pack howitzer would be nice, but he doesn't have a captain. Rival squads and lieutenant straightforward. Pioneers for LMGs firing away. I have no idea how effective they are. They didn't receive a frag grenade, so they're still vulnerable to frag grenades. I don't think Pioneers ever explodes. I don't think Pioneers ever lose the capability of ignoring frag grenades. Not many infantry units can, or at all. Rifle squad does fall back there, or grenadier. Heads forward, getting some shots on them. Sherman tank gets a high explosive pen there. That was a high explosive. Does take a Jackson pen as well. Hits the MG42. Our squad could go for anti-tank rifle grenade, and looks like the Jackson got hit quite hard. No snare there, not enough damage on the Tiger tank. Sherman tank needs to fall back as well. The US player just need to fall back, get some repairs. No munitions, so probably a good idea to go for another Jackson this moment in time. Yeah, I think doesn't like the Tiger Ace have like 50% damage resistance, so it has like effectively twice the amount of health. The US player does not have a mortar. The Wehrmacht player does have his own, has German mortar.
Pioneers ready for assignment.
He's going for a Scott. I suppose Scott's one way to counter out the Pack 40s. Probably a good idea. And plus it's a staple for airborne. Tiger tank is falling back. Lieutenant needs to fall back. I'm guessing you're talking about American build the mortar just to deal with the Pack 40s, which is probably not a bad idea. But the Scott's are probably a better option. He's just a good amount of fuel left over, so he can still go for the Jackson. Jackson and Sherman tank now fully repaired. Grenadiers or MG40 firing away, hitting the rifle squad there. Wehrmacht mortar range a little bit far. 3D grenadier models are pretty close by each other, so you could throw a frag grenade on top of them. Scott advancing. Sherman tank fights with rounds. Scott gets double tapped. Scott almost goes down there. That's the MG. No, that's actually the Grenadier squad that retreated back got hit there. I was too busy looking over here to realize that was the Grenadier. I thought that was just the dropped HMG-42, not the dropped, not a dropped LMG-42. Jackson rolls a bounce there. Sherman tank getting flanked. Has high explosive rounds loaded, going for armor piercing now. Hands forward has taken one pen. Sherman tank's taken two pens. Both of them are efficiency 2. Tiger Ace push me forward, almost efficiency 2. Jackson getting efficiency 1 against the very powerful Hevap. Oh, sorry, I watched beginning earlier around the moment the Stewart died. Got it. Hikes around the rear arm of King Tiger, or Tiger Ace does bounce. Smoke. Double Pack 40 rips apart medium tanks and manages to stay alive. Bar squads free forward. M1AT gun there. Does have efficiency 2. Go for both of those abilities. Goes up to smoke. Anti-tank rifle grenade is being casted. Connects. A sort of dancing around there. Force by the ground. Tiger Ace advancing. Jackson has enough health to push forward. Scott is not necessarily getting repaired at the moment. Tiger Ace does take a pen there. Pack 40 is advancing. Pack 4, Jackson needs to keep them going forward. Play ring around the roads with the Pack 40s. Sitting on up. Scott gets a good hit there. Rifle squad needs to hit that. Frag grenade there. That's a good idea. Gets one. Gets the other. Jackson can take one shot now safely. Tiger Ace gets a pen in return. Jackson's going to follow up on the shot. And gets the pen. Takes out the Tiger Ace. We do now the Panzer forward down as well. The Axis player is disintegrated. Those is taking time to shore up the AT guns. Not a big surprise. The Wehrmacht player has a bit of fuel. Could always go for a Stug or two at this moment. He has a tech structure for a Panther as well. He could go for a Panther.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
Looks like he might be a bit idle. And looks like the Wehrmacht player forced to sink air. How nasty. This replay was submitted to me by Animin. Thank you for submitting it. This Angrade saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. Before I get started next replay, I'm going to take time to restart the game and then use the restroom while it's booting back on up. Please give me a moment. Come on out. Stop stopping. Start going. There we go. Please give me a moment to use the restroom.
Sega.
Not a problem. I'm going to do a 2v2 next. Let's see. I guess the Tigers could have been okay if the recon with the 2-2. There was a 2-2 alive, but was taken out by a Stewart. Let's go on to a 2v2 next, and depending how long the game is, it's probably going to be my last game for tonight. Double Brits. Haven't done Brits yet today. This doesn't necessarily give an indication of skill, just may give an indication of lack of skill. You're welcome. Oh, looks like I managed to get a right time. It says 0 seconds. Either way, let's get started. Greetings everyone, and great here for another Company Heroes 2 replay. Small on the bottom side is the blue UKF forces. We've got YPG Han Solo. YPG. Drawing a blank of what YPG stands for. Small as his other British ally, which is actually this player here, we have Versus DK. Go on as the Austria player, we got Take O. And as the red Okinawa player, we got Piro Tungzu. Tungus. I have no idea how to pronounce that either. We got 3 doctrines immediately locked down, and then we got German mechanized doctrine. We do have the Commando Regiment and the Mobile Assault Regiment. Drone Pioneers catching the sector, got the Kubwagen on the fuel sector, we got intersection push way forward, intersection catching the flank. Vickers help us secure the center part of the map, not a bad idea. Pioneers push way forward. For red, he could eye for the fortifications doctrine. This may has level 18, so maybe not this doctrine. Lead armor or Overwatch. Such is also quite reasonable, and also zeroing artillery, so that's actually debatable which one of those would, which would be better. But there's also elite armor, and this may actually be a good map for the Sturm Tiger, since it's very laney in the center. Vickers, or not Vickers, Kubwagen push right forward. Vickers was packing up and repositioned. Solo got plinked away, didn't do any damage in return. Grenadiers in center map, catching the sector there, got recovery sappers there. Vickers not hitting the Grenadiers as well. The Grenadiers could not defeat the recovery sappers. And so charging way forward, needs attack up to get the heat grenade. Pioneers push way forward, they will get annihilated by these intersection. Pioneers can, even perfect conditions, cannot be a 1v1. Over here, got the intersections kept to the flank. We do have Shroom Pioneers trying to avoid the triple intersection there. Volksgrenadiers flanking the Vickers, forcing him back. They got this Volksgrenadiers heading down south. We also got double Vikenwerfer Bolton here with one Volksgrenadier Bolton. The Estimate has gotten an increased armor protection in the Panzer IVs, which is not that great, honestly. They're not the up-armored Panzer IVs. It's okay, but not very impactful, honestly. Over here, just got intersection bulletins, and for his teammate, we do have intersection bulletin, a Vickers reload bulletin, and the officer via veterancy bulletin. Another Storm Pioneer being pulled up by red.
Pioneer Cooper is ready for action.
Over here, looks like the Oak player is really pushing forward. His teammate is now pushing the center map. Got sandbags here, got quadruple intersection there. The Wehrmacht player needs a mortar. You have now SW's half track on the field. Grenadiers and Pioneers being defensive, yeah. Needs a little bit more manpower and time to get on a mortar. Both Grenadiers engage the recovery section. Intersection could come for a flank. He does get the MG42 flank. Grenadiers push forward, getting some damage, but nothing too significant. And with that, his teammates now securing up the flank here with the Storm Pioneers. Well, the blob intersection is just charging around Volksgrenadiers, or the Kupferwagen does escape on out of there. This Grenadier just may need to hit a full retreat right now.
The territory is out of contact.
Grenadiers trying to advance to the garrison. Getting ripped apart there, yeah. Trying to get some free shots there as that squad's falling back. Good retarget there. Yeah, the blob intersections. Is that tier 2 being built? Nope, yep, tier 2 now being built. Tier 2 will be a good idea to help deal with all this. Got the Vickers here. Grenadiers getting forced back. It's not a joke, I am grateful for normal 1v1s. Most people are just casting team games when you just see the 2 players out of the 8. It's really difficult to understand what's happening around. Not too terrible. I can get that in 3v3s, but 2v2s is somewhat easy. For me, it's not too hard to follow. I do try to get a good mix between the two. Usually my biggest problem is usually just afternoon exhaustion because of perpetual insomnia. Shroom Pioneers falling back here, and they may just outright get wiped on out. Let's escape out of there. Somehow 3 guys escape on out of there. I thought it was only 1 at most. They definitely do need medics. They're filled with holes. Bofors here, not too big surprising. Just trying to keep this flank secure. Could actually probably put it right there to help more easily lock down the flank. But this way the yeah, I would probably push it right around here to keep protect the munition sector. Though it would make it a bit more vulnerable to lights and mortars. With that far back, it's going to be a little bit I cannot speak. Difficult to displace. Fresh 2-2 now deployed in the field. New section get behind some good heavy cover. MG42 is trying to set on up, or that's the MG34. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of more or less the game as well. There's always a lot of information thrown at you. That's just RTS in general. We do have a landmine here. Oh, 2 landmines. Which the 2-2 could find one. The Volkswinders looks like about to find one. Or the 2-2. Actually, are they going to find it together? Nope. He explodes by himself. Then 2-2 does not explode. The Volkswinders may get wiped out here. Does not explode. Another Bofors here, so a lot of emplacements here. That's what the Lags are shooting at. I thought it was the other Bofors. Heat grenade. Looks like he's determined. Nope, doesn't get a heat grenade off. Guess the 2-2 doesn't want to be warmed up.
Crew, stand ready.
Do now have an AEC deployed on the field. Like not being deployed in the field. We do now have the first section. Find some light cover there. We got another shoe mine here. 2-2 push right forward. We got also another shoe mine here, so that's the OPW landmine, which the AEC may find shortly. 2-2 needs to fall back. When he hit the shoe mine, he can follow up with a pair of Panzerfausts. Back off, let the AEC push forward. Nope, he pushed forward. Maybe he had shadows turned off and didn't see the floating shoe mine there. Lags hitting the Bofors once again. Hopefully it's the attack ground, but looks like that maybe barrage order since it's beyond the 80 range. Instructions stream on way forward. MG34 needs to set up immediately. Don't go to heavy cover. Just set on up. Does get hit there on the lag. Throws some smoke there, but he's in front of the smoke. Does decrew the lag there and falls back. Small victory, honestly. Looks like Grenadiers firing away. Got double Brens. Allied barrage incoming. He does have double lag on the field. Looks like recovery sapper does take a nice hit there.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
Showing Pioneers here. Mortars. Force back the Storm Pioneers. SW is half track now being deployed in the field. Do have this 2-2 here. Gotta be very careful on the Bofors.
Supply hub getter is ready for orders.
AEC pushing on the flank, trying to hit that 2-2. Have a possible Panzerfaust here. Does take a pen. Grenadiers need to get that Panzerfaust firing. Panzerfaust fired, out of missions. AEC rolls a miss, but will not have secured the kill there. Instructions, oh, looks like hitting this one man there. That one man took a lot of damage and decides to fall back. The Mechanowarfare sitting on up, could try force from the ground. The Bofors almost down. The Mechanowarfare is actually going to be in range of the Bofors. He also turned off, takes it out there. I was going to say, if he wants it to fire automatically, he could turn off prioritize fire, so when the lag hits it, it reveals it to be shot at. It's actually a technique that you can do if you don't want more accuracy per shot. Of course, it won't fire as quickly after relying on the lag getting hits there to reveal it, but it'll be a bit of much more accurate than force fire on the ground. We do now have a mortar emplacement here. Mortar emplacement seems maybe a little bit too far behind. I would probably put the mortar emplacement around here-ish. We got quintuple intersections here. Stops the deployment of shoe mine. We got British landmine there, shoe mine here. Good number of shoe mines, good amount of British landmines. This one here was swept. Good food getting hit by the officer. Intersections push way forward. This one, that shoe mine is swept, but nothing to actually clean it up, so that guy may explode shortly. Pretty sure that's about to recamouflage any moment now, though the sapper is somewhat close by. There's a shoe mine. Officer explodes. Shoe mine recamouflage. That officer's going to explode, isn't he? Nope, did not get over there all the way. Great rifle grenade there. Intersection falls back. He will not explode either. Intersection does fall back. Intersection's pushing forward, getting some good rounds there on the Kupelwagen. And there is no window on this side, so maybe we're going to Grenadiers to evacuate. And this guy's getting hit pretty hard there. Rifle grenade will not be reliable. Some of these guys are getting hit. I think, well, maybe he gets out, puts right next to it, and the intersection or the recovery sapper gets inside. This guy would not hit. Falls back to the wounded squad. A good idea. Looks like it's raining on top of the VP itself. Double mortar emplacement. Okay. Another Bofors in reserve. Much more defensive this time.
We're losing a capture point.
Lags getting smoked and barrage. Was this smoke barrage misclick?
6-pounder anti-tank gun finished.
Maybe. 6-pounder here. AC moving around. MG Vickers gets hit by a rifle grenade. Both those grenades are almost wiped out. Gotta be careful with those mortars. Another mention the blob intersections now here. MG42 did not get a shot off. They had a small angle. Intersection straight forward. Grenadiers falling back. The blob's forces will find a landmine. At least one of the guys. Nope, maybe two of the squads may explode. Just, yep, two of the squads explode. 3 members. MG42 getting smoked. Lights here. Great shots there by the sheer panzer quarters, keeping those lights safe. Not to mention fuel sucker. See, yellow does have hammer, so he's probably gonna go for a comet tank. His teammate is now going for the company command post. This is the player that has gone for Bofors, hence why he has so much less fuel than his opponent. Okay, the player crosses the sheer panzer quarters. Could go for either Panzer IV, but there is an argument to make for an early Jagdpanzer for early tank. Both of these landmines are swept. This Sturmkinder can clean them up since even though it doesn't have a minesweeper, since they are spotted. Volksgrenadiers getting corralled a little bit there. Panzerfaust fired. Volksgrenadiers getting hit. Falls back all over there. Lags could go ahead and start barraging this region in order to destroy those landmines. Recovery sapper here, shoe mine there, Grenadiers advancing. More sandbags here. Ally barrage, ally barrage. I'm guessing the mortar emplacements. Oops, smoking out the fuel sector. Lag, rolls a miss there. Landmine could be detonated by a stray shot. Oh, looks like he's hitting the repair sapper. Kupelwagen. Ah! He may have been using detection mode and then using the blips on the map and barrage there. Very, very good if he was. I think that's what he was doing. I think he was using detection mode as a spotter. Not precise, but still very good. AEC has been repaired.
Target on infantry. Task complete.
Kuvagan may go down. Looks like got some explosions there. Kuvagan gets machine gunned down and abandoned. And that was even a miss there and gets splash explosion penned. We do have, I guess that's the coordinated fire. Smoke rounds also being summoned. Yep, he has arrow burst. So that player has gone for anvil. So one player's hammer, one player's anvil. And red has selected fortification doctrine. With zero artillery against all the emplacements is actually not a bad idea. Recovery Separate does fall back. Does drop a Bren. Grenadier should definitely pick that up. Intersection push along the flank. The shoe mine here, but I don't see more shoe mines over here. Grenadier's advance way forward. This one's going for a rifle grenade. Does get interrupted. He's also firing away. Folks in straight forward. Landmine here may be found. Oh, that's a pyrotechnic flare. Relatively poor one, I would say. Falls back. Combat tank now pulling the field. Red is going for a full Panther. I am more biased towards Jagdpanzers for anti-tank. Especially in this map, a little bit more laney. Though right now his opponent over here is just advancing quite a bit towards the left flank. Now we've got to drop LMG, which they dropped it because they have a Bren instead. Got more base artillery being summoned there. Shroom Pioneers getting hit. The cannon warfare fires a shot there on the Comet. Good hit there on the Pioneers. Panther advancing, could try crushing some of these intersections. As Profiters turn on, does force back all the intersections. Does take a pen there from the AEC, looks like. Does use the target weak point there. Does get the full immobilization, full temporary immobilization. Sends a pen in return. He has enough fuel to start eyeing for maybe with left 18 or pack 43. Against double mortar placement and land matches, probably not going to go for pack 43, go for left 18 or 2. His teammate is deploying out left 18. To engage in the intersection, forcing back. I wonder, has these Bofors over here been spotted yet? He has 4 kills, so potentially. Explosion over here. More artillery into the MJ-42. And since the howitzer already trained that direction, they did not need to take time to readjust. It's the Grenadiers as well. Do have a dropped Bren here. Double F-18 by Magenta. Gonna be low on man. No, he has both of these Axis players have over 1,000 manpower at the moment. Grenadiers need some reinforcements. May as well, since he only has one pack 40, might as well go for a second pack 40. We also go for a short barrel Panzer IV along with it. Howitzer barrage somewhere in this region, looks like. May have got a decent hit there. Got hit on the Comet. No shoe mine there anymore. Got shoe mine back there. Does avoid the shoe mine there. Does take some damage. No artillery barrage back here just yet. I assume those howitzers can range. Yeah, that one can range. Yep, both of them can range. Actually can reach pretty far back. I always forget how the range. Panther pushes his way forward. Comet Tank and Panther gets a pen on each other. Comet Tank is far more wounded though. There's another pen there. Nothing looks like stopping the Panther this time. Rolls bounce there, decides to fall back. I'm not sure when to hit any landmines. Excuse me. Air supremacy operation. These guys may be a little bit too close for air supremacy operation. Land matches barrage raining on in over here. Grenadiers do fall back. Got a recon pass. None of VPs for air supremacy. Can always bring some mortar cover. Artillery just in the general region right there. Mortar's hitting the leg. Lag hits there, so lag does get decrewed. Got a forward retreat point being established here. Medics also being pushed forward as well. Blue right now has plenty of fuel. Yellow has a decent amount of fuel to work with, but yellow's a pop cap. Blue could needs a lot more manpower though. Rifle grenade there. That was a horrible rifle grenade. Now red's also gone for a left 18. This one's just like firing a bit farther back. I think the light classified or the landmash fired around here, but let's say it's targeting maybe around here. Oh. Have a good night. Panther 3-4, commenting, you can see the pen there. Let's take some pens there. Each section is pushed right forward. Surprisingly enough, no 5-man squad of this blob. Not like he has manpower space for it, or population space for it. Avoids the shoe mine. Each section is now advancing. Liking some shots here. We're focused on 2-2. They need a bit of a response. Oh, Gaz still needs more command points for air supremacy. He's at 10 at the moment. Gonna fall back now. Contact number 4 does find the 2-2. Back 42 rotate around.
Enemies inflicting losses upon us.
Landmashers decrews the pack 40 and may get the MG42 as well. Like push too far forward. Comet tank advancing. We'll find the OKW Panther. Mechanized HQ now put up by Red. He's starting progressing towards the King Tiger. He is basically a pop cap as well. Does find a Panzer Faust on the Comet tank. Heat grenade is supposed to try to be cast out there. Panther's pretty much danger and conflict blitzing out of there. More mortars running on in. These grenadiers take a bit of a beating from those mortars. Grenadiers taking more damage here. Got another Panther, this time the Wehrmacht Panther on the build queue, which could combo quite well with the command tank. Was it these guys took a bit of damage from something? Wasn't paying attention to what though.
Arrived from the fatherland.
Maybe one of those intersections threw a pyrotechnic flare on one of them, or in between them. That may be what happened. Loses the Grenadier, drops another LMG. Here's the thing when it comes to base howitzers, they're actually pretty accurate, though that seemed like it scattered pretty wide there, so I'm not sure. Wehrmacht Panther pushed forward, along with the Okudagi Panther. They're raining in back here, looks like. Brace there, 17-pounder now deployed in the field. Rolls a miss there, 6-pounder, pens and misses. And more hits on the lag. Does receive another miss there, and this there. Even 6-pounders does get decrewed. Air supremacy cannot be brought on in. That's maybe what's going to happen here. He does have MG42 for defense. Does spot it there. And we'll find the landmine, which will help out the suppression. That is MG34. Should have continued fighting there, because now, well, air supremacy has already been called on in from the probably spotted by aircraft. Here comes the bombers. Takes a lag, takes out one of the left 18s. Panther is also engaging. Power technical flare there, takes out Volksgrenadiers. The other one is going to see some base howitzers. It will receive spotting from here, which will increase the accuracy. Throws out Gamma Bomb out of it, and that will probably destroy the gun. Maybe there's an intersection. Magenta just lost both of his left 18s. Red now has double left 18 as well. Maybe Magenta should go for some Brum bars. So drop LMG here. Now these intersections can pick it up. Stun grenade there. Picks up the LMG with the Sturmpioneers. 70-pounder connects onto the Panther. Good pens there. May go down. On the tank being pursued by the Panther. Panther's at full health. Good picking up shot there. Got some British landmines there, which may explode the AEC. Rolls a miss there. Got work for connects on AEC. Panther gets a pen there, and the AEC goes down. Panther needs some repairs. Avoids the triple landmine there. Right now, the British plays a pretty good VP lead. Grenadiers trying to decapture the central VP. Multiple Fireflies being pulled up by yellow. Blue right now has plenty of fuel, needs more manpower. And has actually good reserve munitions, who may just want to spam out some landmines along the flank. Doesn't have any real munition sink, doctrinal munition sink. Maybe research Mills bombs. Land mattress getting annihilating that formation. And White Phosphorus being summoned in as well. White Phosphorus rockets on a land mattress? No? Mortar cover, that's what it is. Until they ran in. Panther now fully repaired. Didn't sound the Royal Engineers. Infantry forward 34 inside this garrison. He has fortifications doctrine, so you could pull out a machine gun bunker there. And then put the MG inside of it and get double MG bunker to really lock down the flank. Magenta has another pair of Left 18s spotted in the field as well, so there's 4 Left 18s in the field. Does find a landmine there. That's a intersection there. Finds another landmine. There's a Firefly here. And there's a shooting mine right in front of it. That explodes. Could be quite not good. It looks like the Comtech may have struck the landmine there that was snaring the engine of the Panther. And struck hitting the Firefly. Bring up the Comtech now.
Artillery support is on its way.
Jump Pioneers throwing out a stun grenade on the sections. He sees the repair squads here. He could probably task this Left 18 that's off cooldown to barrage this area. Panther pushing forward. This has engine repaired. Intersection's getting massive crush on them. Saw the opportunity to go for crushes and went for it. Rolls a miss there. Those heat grenade there. No double heat grenade, but no snare. We got 0 artillery in this region. Got a pair of British landmines there, which Panther may find. You see the bounce there. Firefly gets good pen with firepower there, just has to fall back. These landmines have been swept. This mortar in place is almost down. The other one has gone down. There's a bounce there. Might as well just hit the mortar emplacement right now. Recovery or assault officer does fall back there. Got some artillery raining in on top of the left leg. Great hit there on the intersection. And there goes the mortar emplacement.
Emplacement destroyed by the enemy.
Churchill now deployed in the field. This mate does have a firefight to help support it. Both back here quite wounded. This both are still alive. We also got munition caches over here. Red right now has a lot of manpower and almost no fuel for King Tiger. Take some good hits there. Panther rolls a miss. Panther does take some hits there. Rifle grenades on the assault officer does take some damage there. Got more base artillery being summoned there. Air supremacy can also be brought on in now. Does take some hits. Air supremacy has been brought on in over here. Got a recon pass. Which will free up some popular space for Red to go out some King Tigers. Red has a lot of spare resources.
New land mattress ready to go.
Almost missed there. This next one will destroy the left 18.
Squad knocked out.
Does press on the intersection a little bit. Force on the central VP. Experts on 98. While the allies, the Brits, have 457. Rapid grenade there. Does get a decent hit there. Only because he retreated back out of heavy cover. King Tiger now deployed in the field. This has a bit of spare population, which could go for not a Suk's boost. Maybe a Panzer II, help police the flank. Maybe a Puma. Maybe a Panzer II, since he already has the Panther for anti-vehicle. Or from barrage reading in, or land matches, I should say. Panther advancing does take a lot of hits, a couple pens. Rolls and misses there. Still got some British landmines in this region. Wehrmacht Panther advancing its way forward. We got the recovery sapper here going for a heat grenade. The Panther was a little bit too cold. And nope, no engine crit, so it's still pretty cold. But it's there onto the Grenadier. The camera for push forward could probably take time to take off that war emplacement, but does find perhaps the combat tanks. And perhaps, oh, detonates his own landmine there. Falls back. King Tiger taking some shots there on the assault officer. And also captured there. Good hit there on those Grenadiers. Does take some pens. Good pen there on the Churchill. Those got hit by some of the Ouroboros rounds. Crack forward connects onto the Firefly. Over here, intersection streaming the way forward. Comet tank needs repairs. Looks like hitting these units a little bit more. Panther taking on the more replacement, but gets hit by 2 combat tanks. Allied barrage right here, so lane match is firing over there. These sections over here, they may explode by shoe mine. There is a Volksgrenadiers here who is in open ground at the moment. Volksgrenadiers are no longer in that region. Volksgrenadiers throwing Incendiary Grenade. Looks like it was general capture order. Taking a lot of damage over there from the Incendiary Grenade. Volksgrenadiers do fall back. Does get out of the immolation field now. MG getting smoked on out. Do got the King Tiger here, healthy enough. Got a single capture in favor of the Axe or the Brits. It's going to be a double capture. Grenadiers will be captured with the central VP though. Does take a pen there. King Tiger gets a pen and send a pen in return. Receive multiple pens.
We are down to 75 points.
Left 18's ran a little bit farther. Next round may be a direct hit. Nope. And no there as well. Recon run, going for another air supremacy. This time on this left 18. Which may splash himself behind it. And maybe this pack 40 while at it. Wait, did that left 18 just hit that aircraft when it was flying over? It's the pack 40. It's MG42 as well. Gets great damage. That takes the pack 40 as well at it. Grenadiers take a bit of damage. Got the commandos here. Throws a gamma bomb. Grenadiers explode. And fully wiped on out there. Very good. We have a capture favor with the Axis players. 439 versus 38 or 68. Does take a balance and pen down the King Tiger. Intersections or recovery sapper does take some damage there. King Tiger taking more hits there by the Firefly. Contact Emergency 3. Panther Emergency 3 being pursued now. Gonna work for here, getting some good pens. Panther has enough health to tangle with. Comet Tank will escape onto there. A couple AT grenades there on the Panther. Oh, the Comet Tank does get finished off by the Warfer. Warfer does go down. Panther gets a pen there. Volkswagen gets a Panzer Faust off. Got some repair sappers here. However, they have taken some damage. Does find the landmine there. Panther rolls a miss. Firefly advances way forward. Repair sappers do fall back. If he was his teammate had vehicle crew repairs, but he is not his teammate. We got some smoke being summoned in by the pyrotechnic or not sappers, but pyrotechnic intersection. There's a British landmine, 2 of them, which may explode both of them. Panther got hit pretty hard there. I don't know who's going to win this fight now. Bounce there. Miss there. King Tiger needs to rotate his fire. Does take the mortar, place that fresh Comet Tank there. Pantrix may finish off the Comet Tank. Hit the wrong target there. Panther does send a pen. Receive the pen and goes down. King Tiger sends a bounce. It's the Firefly. Needs to continue pushing his way forward. Takes a good amount of damage there. Is there 3 Pantrix or 2 Pantrix? It almost seemed like there was 3. Double Wehrmacht Panther pushing forward. Left 18 barrage, try to kill Strum Pioneers, but let's see if it does keep on there. It does take a heat grenade. This Panther just needs to keep on falling back. He could have gone for Roberto Panzer, make it a bit more durable. Takes some 6-pounder shots here, who's almost down. The Pimple Mount may take him out. May take a heat grenade soon. As it available. Panther getting body blocked by that Warfer, now dancing around. Probably just do a general move order and then reverse at that point. It looks like he does save himself. This thing's down, looks like down to 0 health. Good amount of repairs coming on through. Another Panther on the build queue for red. More bias towards Jagdpanzers. But he has a lot of resources. Could have gone for 2 Jagdpanzers. Another Commando Glider being summoned, gets a good hit there. Commando Glider dropping on in. We'll be able to decrew the left 18, no problem. Goes a Gamma Bomb onto it. The crew does partially explode. Goes for a Demolition Charge, that's interesting. King Tiger could interrupt them, but the Demolition Charge will be successful. Hit the retreat button. Explodes and dies. Should hit the retreat button immediately. And somehow the left 18 actually did not die there. I thought that would one-shot the left 18. Guess I was mistaken. Let's say I haven't seen too many demolition charges get planted on Oh, he's repairing, not salvage. I first thought it was a salvage. He's repairing the left 18. To be honest, I have not seen too many demolition charges on left 18s before. It doesn't happen all too often. Something about left 18s not being in the front line, away from Soviet combat engineers. X-Players down to 44 tickets. The Brits still have 402. Ooh, that guy just exploded. Panther advancing. I can't know if it gets a connection there. Pioneers take a bit of damage. Good hit there. Does take a pen there. We kind of good to connect onto one of those Panthers. Panzer Wolf barrage in the VP to keep it neutralized. Dagger push right forward. This section may go down. Landmaster's barrage running on in. Maybe turn to that Panzer Warfare, who looks like he is in the general ballpark. Tank does send a pair of pens there. Landmaster's took some splash. Good pens to that tank. Panther tails take a pen, falling back now. Another Panther on the flank. Good pen there. Panther's starting falling back, does send a pen down the common tank. Grenadier taking a bit of damage, so the center point is neutralized at the moment. Right here there in that intersection. Rocket grenade rolls on this. Annihilates both of those squads with one shot. They were oh so wounded. King Tiger style Veteran C2 with 16 kills. Good pen there. Good pens and tulips there. Churchill advancing forward. Grenadiers who fall back for being wiped out. Panther advancing forward, get some good pens on the Churchill. Firefly and Comet Tank push way forward. King Tiger needs repairs. Volkswageners make it a Panzerfaust. Panzerfaust does connect. Bounce there. Great hit on the commandos. The gunwork was falling back. Good pans there. Comet Tank's backing up off. His Comet Tanks could go down. Firefly's taking, or Panther's taking some beating there. And go with some heat grenades. This Panther's pushed right forward. Smoke here. Up north, got a machine gun bunker. Nope, just an unupgraded bunker and a Veteran G3 machine gun. Airburst rounds. Pioneers could advance before. The center point is fully neutralized. Drop Bren there. Take some hits there. White Phosphorus from mortar cover now being summoned. Grenadiers need to fall back, the bar disintegrate. Intersection explodes. King Tiger repaired up enough, push way forward. Churchill advancing forward, does take a pen there. Sends a round into the Volcano Warfare, knocks it out. Not Volcano Warfare, Panzer Warfare. Does take a pen there, multiple pens. Panther advancing does find the Firefly. Probably a good idea to hit the Firefly before the Churchill. Does smoke itself out, the Churchill. Commands camouflage here, which may be revealed shortly. Does get revealed. Firefly is almost down. Comet tanks could get some hits there on the King Tiger, who needs to rotate around. Does send around into the Shielding Pioneers rather than the King Tiger. Here's Pacific 4, got the unvetted commandos hit. There's a drop right there in front of him. This Comet tank must have found a landmine up here. Last S mines do get detonated. 2 mines still here. Still no upgrade here. Access players at 33 VPs. Another assault, or first assault now being deployed in the field. Comet takes forward, could be hit by these Panthers, double tapping one of them. This Panther could get overran, trying to crush down some of those Panthers. Panthers intersections. Those are grenade there from the Comet tank. This Comet tank getting picked on off. I cast Company Heroes 1 generally every Thursday, so tomorrow.
The Comet tank has been put out of action.
Heat grenade onto the Panther there. This Panther is getting hit by multiple Comet tanks. That this Panther needs to fall back to repairs as well. This Panther needs to fall back. Minor damage onto it, but still not great to push forward without any more support. Zeroing artillery there. Comet tanks push right forward. Heat grenade on this Panther as well. King Tiger firing away. Panther taking a beating there. Still no short road transport to support him out. Panther does go down. Does take some hits there. King Tiger push right forward. Got an Eagle Owl on the field. Landmaster's Barrage running on in. King Tiger advancing, which may find the Firefly instead. Does send a pair of tulips out. Looks like Churchill's have full health. Takes the Panzer Warfare once again. I say go for a Panther and short road Panzer IV. Artillery raining in this region. From the W player looks like. Zeroing artillery is now off cooldown. Needs more munitions though.
Pioneers reporting for duty.
Smoke barrage there. And Grenadiers looks like use some medical supplies themselves, so they're going to stop on that point to decapture it. Great strike there on the officer of the Left 18. And nails the intersection while at it. Backs off with smoke. And got base howitzers from the Brit as well. This point is being neutralized. Grenadiers fall back. Point is being reverted on back. Landmaster's barrage right there. Churchill push right forward. Panther takes a pen. Weapon up there got decrewed. Panther push right forward, gets pinned on the Churchill. Another Panther build queued for Magenta. And got another Commando Glider being summoned. This one's got repaired on up, so I'm not sure where this Commando Glider is going precisely landing. I have no idea. Machine gun bunker there. Do not have a machine gun bunker here. Landing on top of the VP. Melee gets suppressed. And Melee gets pinned. It is Veteran C3. Panther took some damage there. King Tiger firing away. Still Veteran C2. Almost Veteran C3. Does take a balance there. Base artillery raining on in. King Tiger gets lit up by a lot of things. But took a lot of bounces in return. Good direct hit there on the AT gun decruise it. King Tiger now Veteran C3. King Tiger's almost down. Panther has Paradise Fire turned on. White Phosphorus, White Phosphorus and Air Burst rounds being summoned. Gets good hits there on the Comet Tank. This would be a good spot for left 18 barrages. Panther pushes forward, takes up the Comet Tank. Red needs to fall back. That Panther, though he does have plenty of resources, but the Veteran on the Panther is not exactly replaceable. Grenadier's not falling back.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Good pen there on the Panther. If section does get on the point, Comet Tank does take a pen there. Panther is firing away. Good hit there. New central point neutralized the moment. Firefly taking some beating. Oh, Volcano went for force fire on the ground unsuccessfully. Forward, both players on top of the VP. The Grenadiers looks like losing the fight. Firefly does go down, applied to the Volcano Warfare.
Destroyed a vehicle.
These sections trying to capture the point. Trying to take him out, down to one last model. Slowly being whittled down. Firefly advances way forward, gets pinned in the rear Panther. More artillery there. So VP has been captured by the allies. The Axis players don't have too many VPs remaining. Red's King Tiger's repaired up enough. Panther still needs some repairs. One True Pioneer idle there, not repairing up the Panther. Rolls miss there. Volkswagen needs to sneak in top of that VP. Not like the German player, the Wehrmacht player has access to stupid dive bomb to neutralize points quickly. Throws out a Incendiary Grenade there. Sapper Squadron is trying to dog upon the point, but it's not going to be successful. And explodes. Lane Match Barrage running on in. They gotta weather the storm. Does Volkswagen needs to take a pretty good hit there. We got Commandos push way forward. Grenadier takes some damage there. Rifle Grenade there takes out the Commando Squad entirely. Jump point is still being catched by the Axis player, but not being neutralized. Grenadier's gonna fall back. Left 18's barrage, and I think around here. Range a little bit wide there. Panther forward does take a pen there. This Panther is pushed way forward, very far forward. Central point has been captured. Infantry need gets on top of the point. Panther blitzes his way forward. Central point is being neutralized. Sapper, Panther taking some hits there. Sapper may have been crushed a little. Heat grenade not being cast on it. Panther goes down. So VP has been neutralized. Infantry 2 fighting against the wrong targets. Panther push way forward. Lane match barrage raining on in. It does suppress one of those squads there. Pioneers push forward. Red still has access to his left 18 barrage. Nave's barrage over here is hard to say. Panther went down here. Drone Pioneers push forward. These guys are pinned, so the Axis player will be captured the point. Does recover some suppression. Stun grenade? No, Incendiary Grenade. Eagle Owl falls back. Central point has been captured by the Axis players, gaining some more breathing room. Officer falls back. Does not die there. Just going for another Panther. Commandos push forward. King Tiger now adventures C4. And that guy's very stacked up. He may receive a deadly shot from this King Tiger. But it does get a smoke there. Make explode. Does get a good hit there. Another commando got dropped on it. Grenadier's just gonna be a move forward. Firefly hitting the King Tiger. King Tiger does manage to escape on out of there. Gamer bomb there. Third point will be neutralized. Oh, rifle grenade connects, hits the glider.
Forward position has been destroyed.
Glider explodes. And Central Point will be captured by the Axis or allies, and that may be game over. Commandos may just dog on the point. Grenadiers starting to recover from the suppression. Mechanical for 4, that's Veteran C5. Commando slowly being picked apart. Throws a Gamma Bomb there. He's going to keep the Commando on the point. Quick throw a smoke grenade on himself. Oh wait, no, you need Veteran C1 for that.
Sections has been lost.
Land Matches Barrage running up in. Takes out the Grenadier, and the Mechanical falls back. Was going to get wiped out either way, so that is going to be game.
Sherman Firefly.
And that is the end of the replay. This is Andrew saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay. And that shall be it for me tonight.